Hey guys, what's going on? Alan here. Thanks for tuning into the Gibson Garage YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be working on the Magnum. We're going to be doing, replacing some mufflers, the mid-section mufflers on this Magnum. Alright, so what we're gonna do today is replace this suitcase, what I've heard called it anyways, was a suitcase muffler in the center of these Magnums, with two Magnaflow pass-through mufflers. Here they are right here. I'll just get to showing them to you. Now I got two of the same. Let's see, where's the part number? There's your part number. I got two of those offset on both sides, just to try to match up what I've got going on here from the factory. Now that mixed with a kit here, I got like 150 bucks. It's mild steel off of Amazon. We're gonna cut these off, zip. We're gonna cut this off. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna start right here, zip. And then maybe I kind of want to go a little further back, like to right here, just for symmetry. And then, first we're just gonna cut the suitcase out, then we're gonna hang these two pieces back up under the car, under that car, and just get an idea of placement. Just give you guys an idea of what this thing sounds like with no exhaust. So yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty gross. That's just factory manifolds and cats right now. And this is what it sounds like with the X pipe attached. That doesn't sound like it sounds much different. It sounds a little bit better, but not much different. And that's cut off right before the suitcases. So let's take a look underneath now. Well, I went under there without you guys, but it was just a preliminary fitting. After looking at it, I hand placed the mufflers, and I think I do want to cut this extra bit off. I can get them close together. There's no reason for this side to kick out because this is centered going down the center of the car. So for symmetry, I'm going to get rid of this offset here and put the two mufflers right next to each other, because the mufflers will weld right to these pipes right here. Will go in about 1.5 inches or so. They'll weld up. No modification needed on this end of the mufflers, you know, to the X pipe at all. We'll just have to make the bends that go from the muffler to the tailpipes. I am just about maxed out on the extension cord here. I barely made it out here. Let's show you what I got. So, okay. So we've got the two mufflers set up. And from what I can tell, they're the inlet and outlets are centered in the body horizontally. I've got this pipe, the X pipe, sitting pretty much level. It does drop a hair, and you can tell this end drops a little bit. I could go a little higher, like not even much. Maybe stick another little 1/4 inch piece of something underneath those two. This is what it looks like out the back. Wow. You know, looking at it from this angle through the camera, these look like, oh well, I'd fix the camera. I don't know, that left one might need to rotate clockwise here. I had to step away from it. I've been under here for like an hour, so stepping away from it seems to have changed my perspective a little bit. It needs to come up a little bit, and that left one needs to rotate clockwise here. Then I'll throw some tack welds on there, pull it out, weld it all up, then we'll see what it sounds like with just the mufflers. Well, there it is. Got the mufflers welded on. I mean, they don't look the best. I'm not trying to win any awards. I don't think it's gonna leak though. They don't look bad. And then on this side, did a little something extra. Whoa, what's that? The only problem is I used this galvanized. I shouldn't have used. Should have used some real mild steel or something. I welded it from the back and put these dimples in it. But it is what it is. Let's get it in there and see what that sounds like. Okay, mid mufflers are on. Tailpipes aren't hooked up yet still. But I wanted to give like sound bites of in between. I'm not recording now. Okay, I don't know. Okay, that's what it sounds like now, in case I didn't get it in the last clip. I don't know about you, but I like the way that sounds.
I like the muffler.
Yeah. Alright, so I got one side mocked up out of two pieces, and I just welded the two pieces together. It still just slid inside the muffler and tacked to this pipe. This pipe isn't exactly round anymore, so we just kind of split the difference. This side is going to be a little more difficult. It's going to be kind of hard to make that super sharp bend without using a bunch of pie cuts and a bunch of welds. So I think what I'm going to do is just cut this pipe back a little more, maybe even try to move this hanger back like an inch so I can cut some more pipe back and allow me to make that same S bend I did over here. So I gotta take this side back out, and well, I guess I could take this side back out too and finish welding that. Alright guys, check it out. I cut this pipe back further and cut off the hanger. I'll have to reposition it, this pipe, and go whoop, just like that. Pretty nice, right? Time for a couple tackaroonies. All right, I got it out, and I know now why they had this one bolted on separately, is because it's too wide for the bumper, the back bumper. It actually tucks up inside the bumper, and if you try to pull them straight down, it hooks on here. So they actually come tucked up in here. So what I had to do was just kind of tilt it and go one end down first, and then using the jack on the center helped out a lot. Phew! There it is. Got it all welded up and done.
Well, that's not so bad.
Brought the pipes back together because that one had a jog outward. So I cut that off, made it back to parallel-ish. 2 pipes are parallel. Got the stabilizer brace. I'm kind of proud of these. Not the welds, but just the fitment of the pipes. Thanks to my 2 new tools over there, the sander and the chop saw. Makes it so nice. Makes it so easy. It feels, again, my welds are ugly, but it feels professional. Aside for the fact that I'm like laying on my back, but it's okay. Let's get it put up in there and fired up and see what it sounds like. All right, it's in and hooked up, and that exhaust pipe did end up, it pulled over. It's not centered in that hole anymore, but we'll live with it. We're gonna have to. Let's see what it sounds like. Absolutely quiet. It's like I did nothing. Wow. Maybe not nothing. But, man. I don't know, I think it's time to straight pipe those back pieces. What do you think? We can fix that alignment issue at the same time just by turning that into a piece of straight pipe. What? Diamond pink? Yeah, it's doesn't sound like anything, but I'm gonna let it warm up and give it a few revs. We'll see what it sounds like then. And scratch my muffler tips. Totally good. Hear a little growl. It just barely sounds a little throaty. Just barely sounds a little throaty. Those back mufflers still do a lot of muffling. Well, that's gonna do it, guys. Tell me what y'all think. I know the sound isn't much different, but I can't wait to get in and drive it and see if it feels any different. Any more response at all. But that's not the end of the exhaust. I know I talked about maybe straight pipe in the back mufflers, but that's not it. Next, we're gonna put on these dusty bad boys. There we are. Get in on that action. Get you some.